Zachary, are you ready to visit South America for today's episode?
I've only got I keep a go bag with me,
Yeah.
but it's only got one pair of underwear in it, and they're thermal, so they're not.
That's the opposite of what you're gonna need.
I know. So can you give me like 2.5, 3 hours? Let me run back home, grab some more stuff, come back.
Oh, that's all right. I don't have a passport anyway, so
Do passports expire?
yes.
Uh-oh.
Usually they have like a 10-year or so, I think. Like a 5 or 10-year. I think there's two like options.
It's probably.
Regardless, we got to go to Brazil. Go visit the rainforest.
What about, I've been to Cozumel. Is that close?
I don't think so.
I almost got lost in Cozumel.
Because there in Brazil
Is Neymar Jr. coming to Fortnite soon?
is a giant beast.
This hog.
Who stands? Oh no, I lost it in the sauce. It's gone. So it's a giant sloth with a stomach inside or a mouth inside its stomach, like on its belly.
Got a belly mouth.
We're talking about the Mapinguari. This is My Neighbor Mothman. So welcome to our fun little X-Files cryptid
Alien.
everything podcast.
Sexy podcast sometimes. Talked about Overwatch butts a little bit. And what will inevitably be the outro.
Yes. I'm Levi.
I'm Zachary.
And today we're going to Brazil for this episode.
Nice.
This is going to be a very interesting time.
Hey, that wasn't a joke. Neymar's coming to Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. I saw somebody tweet it, Cliffy B, who did Gears of War, talking about how Fortnite is just becoming Ready Player One.
100%.
And he's like, yeah, you're right.
The new intro like cinematic for the season is like look at all these greatest hits. Chun-Li, Predator, Alien, the Xenomorph from Alien.
I gotta remember to get on there when the tweet goes up that Master Chief's in again, so I can buy Master Chief.
Yeah, Master Chief's in it.
Kratos is in it.
Kratos is in it.
Wait, can I play as Kratos on my Xbox?
I don't know.
Do I have to buy it on my PlayStation and then in order to play with it?
I don't know how you get the Kratos skin.
Yeah.
For everyone who's new to the podcast, I'm a current amateur Fortnite player who is a free agent. If you know any organizations, let me know.
There you go.
When is this going up?
Today.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
So according to Brazilian stories, the Mapinguari was once an Amazonian shaman who discovered the key to immortality thousands of years ago. He angered the gods and was severely punished as to his discovery, which forced him to be transformed into a wandering hairy beast for the rest of his life. Now there are
Who did I upset to to receive the same punishment?
I've got a couple pictures here for you. One is variation 1 and one is variation 2
All right.
of what they believe that it looks like.
So for audio listeners, variation 1 kind of just looks like those like realistic drawings of Pokemon. Like it looks like a scary drawing of Slakoth. The second one though is just kind of looks like a very big monkey.
Yeah, it's got one eye in the
Does
middle
he have
there.
one eye?
It is a cyclops.
Oh, it's a Cyclops monkey.
And then the
He's got a
belly
mouth-
button.
the
The belly
mouth
button
belly.
is a mouth. Yeah.
I used to think that if I put stuff into my belly button, it would go into my stomach. So
Yeah.
yeah. Do you ever push too hard on your belly button and it hurts your stomach a little
No,
bit?
I'm afraid.
So am I. But sometimes I'll take a little Q-tip, just get some like lint out of there, and I'll just press a little bit too hard, and it hurts my stomach. And there's got to be something going on in there that I don't understand because I don't know
I
how that
know
would
that
work.
they found bacteria inside there that's not been found anywhere else on the planet, kind of thing. Inside
In
people's
the
belly
belly button?
buttons. Yeah.
God, humans are disgusting.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've also, you know about this because I put it in our group chat. They found new bacteria and organisms in the space station.
Yeah, the ISS.
In the ISS. Found it was their soil, like it seemed to be like soil based. It seemed to be beneficial. Apparently,
Yeah.
it was helping them, grow crops. But it's always scary to hear like, "Hey, we found something that doesn't exist anywhere
We
else."
found a weird space bacteria. I'm like, cool.
What's that movie?
Venom.
God. I mean, I guess yes, but I was thinking of the one with I believe it's Jennifer Lawrence and oh, what is that dude's name? Is it Chris?
Oh,
It's not
Chris Pratt? And they're on the space station together?
Yeah, is Jake Gyllenhaal's in it?
I don't know. I only ever saw the trailer. I never watched that movie.
All right, you keep talking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure this is the movie that I think I'm.
So, modern sightings of the beast appear to look like a giant ground sloth, whereas other older sightings described it as an ape-like creature. Many cryptozoologists believe the Mapinguari is either a medium is likely a medium-sized ground sloth from the ice age that lived in that area. The creature also supposedly has a horrid odor, which can
Seems to be a
knock a
common thing.
man unconscious.
Not me.
Not
built,
you.
I'm built
He's
different.
built different.
I'm
Can't
I'm
smell.
built wrong. And just for an update, I was mixing up two movies.
Oh,
So it is not Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt. It is Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds, and like Rebecca Ferguson. It's
Oh.
Life.
yeah. And people thought that was a prequel to Venom.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
When the trailer came out, people were like, because it was just like a weird black goo that was getting people.
Yeah, it is.
And they're like, and it was Sony Pictures. So they're like, this is a Venom prequel.
You've got a little bit of hair poking out of
Oh,
that.
do I? Oh,
poking
yeah,
out
I
of the
do.
headband, and that bothers me when I do that. So I wanted to.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't get it.
Oh, no.
It's still just sitting there. Headband check. Look on my man. Oh, beautiful.
Much better?
Much better.
Fantastic.
You really look like a Rafa Nadal now. Also, you sent me a TikTok the other day
Yeah.
about the Pokemon thing. I thought you were sending me your own TikTok for a second because that dude looks like strikingly like you. And I was like, did he make another TikTok and he's sending it to me to make sure that I like
I
it
would
for
never.
him?
I would never.
I was like, oh man, the fame's gotten to his head. The TikTok fame, the TikTok clout.
All right, where was I? The
ice-
smell.
the
It smells
smell.
bad. It's said to sometimes be a humanoid creature with a mouth in the middle of its stomach. It's sometimes said to have one eye, long claws, backwards feet, and a second mouth in its belly.
Okay, so it's all right. So it's got an additional mouth on its belly. I thought
Yes, it
I
has
thought its mouth was
It has
just
a mouth and a mouth on its belly, and backwards feet.
a lot going on.
Samples have been collected, but turned out to be deposits from giant anteaters. Like the giant long-haired anteaters.
Yeah. I just want to say this cryptid is just me if I was a cryptid. Like
Yeah.
most things aren't the way that they're supposed to be, but somehow it's there.
So the initial descriptions of its appearance were vague. It was described as a primate, dark, thick-set, bipedal, but very agile.
Wait, how many C's did they put in thick set?
One. THICKSET, one word.
Rookie numbers.
Yeah. The traditional folkloric depiction is that of an ape or man-like creature. It was described to an investigator as a flat-snouted quadrupedal animal, which could nonetheless presumed to be bipedal gait, with long brown fur, flat snout, and robust claws. When startled, it is said to rear up on its hind legs and show its claws. Some informants told them that it emitted extremely foul odor from its belly. That's in quotes. So the smell comes from the belly. Second
He's
mouth.
probably not.
second
He's
mouth
probably not
grody.
brushing as much as he needs
Yeah,
to.
is
Is he flossing?
Doubling up on oral hygiene would take like that.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes my full mental capacity to
Yeah.
just take care of one mouth.
Exactly. I can't imagine having
wait.
to brush a second.
Now,
Yeah.
I want to say there might have been a slight misunderstanding in something I said in a previous episode. I said, let's look at these teens' rigs, and I want it known that I was talking about their vape rigs.
Ah.
What kind of, smoke clouds they're blowing.
The fatty clouds.
I was not
Do the tornado thing.
like that Vine.
Yeah, like that Vine.
You just dated yourself, you old man.
Vine was great.
It was great. Yeah, I just wanted to say that it was about vape. I was wondering what these kids are using to inhale nicotine,
Yeah.
not anything else.
From what I've seen at the liquor store when I was working there, the teens were all smoking like disposable jewels. Not like actual jewels, but like ones that you go on for a while and then you throw away and buy a new one.
I was talking with my friend about this weekend. I haven't seen a jewel in a minute.
Yeah. I think they stop doing the flavors?
They did. They stopped doing like the fruity flavors
Yeah.
because the teens just
They just went somewhere else to get fruity flavored nicotine.
yeah. Well, I mean the market's exploded on it now.
Yeah.
Both of my roommates have got vaping utensils, and I just look at them sometimes and I get confused because I remember when I was in the vaping scene,
yeah.
and it was a whole like, and I know it's still around because I see them. It was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
It was not this little like secret pen that you can just hide in your hand.
Doing the whole filters thing and having to fucking change the
yeah, and like having to like drip in the e-juice. Now that means something else.
I still got some old like vape
E-juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to drink it?
No.
Let's drink it for our podcast.
It's Honey Nut Cheerios flavored.
I was a big fan of gummy bears.
Yeah.
Was a good one. But yeah, I remember it being a whole thing, and I remember once mine started leaking in my car, and I would just keep it in the little pocket in my door.
Yeah.
So I just like went to grab it one day, like when I was getting out of my car, and it was just sticky, and there was just vape juice just down in that little cubby.
Throw away the car.
I gave it to my brother, and I saw him yesterday. And there's a whole bunch of trash in it, and I was like, "Me too, brother. Me too, literal brother." But yeah, what happened to all the cool? What happened to the big vaping
Cool, like
rigs?
big, yeah. The big chunky like boxes.
I had friends in Alabama when I lived there that did competitive vaping.
Oh no.
Yeah, I worked with them at the Verizon kiosk, and I'm talking about clouds 24/7. These dudes would just be like, "What's that? You want an iPhone 10?" Whole mall's done. Whole mall's done. And the person
it's a Silent Hill mall at that point.
haven't seen it or played it. Is there movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's two. There's fog everywhere. That's it.
All right. Yeah, no. And then the person would just be like, "Hey, I'm just trying to pay my prepaid bill.
Yeah.
Can you
Please.
just, hey, can you not nick me out right now?" But yeah, they would go to like competitions in like New Orleans where it was just two dudes back to back, just ripping.
I've seen the
just
videos.
ripping cotton, trying to blow the biggest clouds they could. Dude, it was crazy.
Ripping cotton.
Yeah, dude, that's what they called it. I don't know if you know this. I was really big into the vaping scene for a minute.
I did it before
It was cool.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Wait, you did it when it was very uncool.
When it wasn't cool yet. Yes.
I did it when I was trying to stop smoking cigarettes, not because I wanted to be cool. That's why I started smoking cigarettes, was to be cool.
The ones that I had too had caffeine in them.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I bought, man, we've really gone
Yeah.
off the hinges again. Off the hinges? Off the rails. I remember the first time when I was trying to, like, then quit vaping. The first time I bought e-juice without nicotine in it, that shop owner looked at me like I was the biggest douchebag. And I was like, that's fair, man. I'm just not I'm just gonna, you know what? Don't sell it to me. I would rather quit this cold turkey than have another person look at me like that ever again. And then I moved back here, and then Jules got huge. And then we had a guy that ran the store that we worked at together. Got so addicted to nicotine after we quit that store that when I talked to him a couple of months ago,
Yeah.
man was using nicotine toothpicks.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's like, man, got these for like $1. And it was literally just a toothpick that had nicotine in it somehow.
Oh boy.
It's crazy. And now I make fun of him for it all the time.
Back
to the big sloth.
Yeah. Sometimes, but not often, it's described as having more fantastical characteristics, like the single eye and the mouth in its abdomen. Predominantly in legend is the Cyclops eye. Not usually in first-hand sightings.
Okay.
Uh,
Hey, can you do a stinger for the vape thing?
do what?
Can you do like a welcome to the vape corner?
I don't wanna.
Okay.
I don't want to do that.
All right. Well, you can just leave this part in.
Most famously, it is reported to be invulnerable to bullets and arrows,
Now, wait a second.
unless hitting the navel, the belly button.
You gotta hit him in the
You gotta
second
hit
mouth.
it.
It's
You gotta
his
hit it
weak
in the
spot.
second mouth. That's
Like
the weak
a
spot.
like a 1998 video game. He's got one weak spot.
Hunters who claim to have shot the specimens say they use special solid lead shotgun slugs.
You gotta be. All right. You gotta be pretty close to be using a shotgun accurately, right?
Well, slugs are just a big bullet.
What?
A slug is just one, instead of
So
it
it's
being
not pellets.
it's a big fucking honking.
Okay, so
piece
you
of
gotta be
lead.
pretty close to shoot that accurately, right? The shotguns aren't known for their accuracy, right?
No, you can shoot that pretty
Oh.
because it's just like instead of like a spray,
Oh, okay.
it's just gonna go where you
I don't know
put
how
it.
guns work.
This is all based on Rainbow Six Siege has a character who has a shotgun that shoots slugs,
Nah.
and it shoots a fucking laser pointer.
Okay, well, Fortnite's got a gun that shoots bandages.
Well, that's just silly.
Yeah. So I wouldn't base all of your gun knowledge
that's-
on video games, Levi.
That's fair. That's all the gun knowledge I have, though. So I'm
Me too.
I'm working with what I got.
I've just been loading band-aids into any gun I see.
That's a red versus blue bit.
Is it?
They're yelling about what would be ironic, and Sarge yells out, "I think it'd be ironic if instead of bullets, our guns shot a healing salve that cured all wounds."
Okay, well, Fortnite does that.
And then Caboose went, "I think it'd be ironic if they were made of iron." And that's the whole. That's how the whole bit wraps up.
Perfect. That's how we wrap up that
Yep,
bit on our
absolutely.
show, too.
So they shot it with a slug.
I had a point in trying to figure out if he was close or not. Because if I'm close on it, so my thought was that shotgun have to be very close to hit accurately. So I was like, if I'm close enough to hit a giant sloth accurately with a gun, I am within striking distance of that sloth.
Absolutely.
And I am hightailing it out there. I am not trying to shoot it. I am just running.
So it's 2 shots from the shotgun, 16 caliber. I guess he had a double barrel. And all the bullets of his 38 caliber revolver emptied into the monster.
Did it slow down?
Nope. Hit it in the chest. Didn't hit it. He missed the belly button. And it just went on with its way.
I don't like that. Do you think the backwards feet means that
That's
it can move backwards?
so that's interesting because that's where we're going now. Is to
Oh,
the backwards feet.
hell yes.
So 4 toes. Looks like a human's foot. Other than that,
I'm gonna say so. That's more than a normal sloth.
um, but yeah, it has backwards feet, so you don't know which way it came from. It was the idea.
Oh. Well, but if you know that they have backwards feet, you're
Yeah.
just gonna go.
But if you're not paying attention and don't see the toe amounts, it just looks like a person's foot.
Okay, so the feet don't have claws.
No,
The arms have
the hands
claws.
have claws. Yeah.
Interesting. I like that.
And then it's I forgot to bring this up. It's 6'6".
Put it in league.
Yeah. How would backwards feet do in the NBA?
Dude, I'll take anything on the Celtics right now. I think we're 2 games below 500 right now.
According to most accounts, it can walk either on all fours or upright.
I can't imagine it works well on all fours. If 2 limbs have normal feet and 2 limbs have claws, can't imagine that that's working too well.
Well, actually, it's the other way around. It's when it's standing upright, it's described as unsteady. Kind of like when you see a bear walk upright and it kind of staggers around a little
Yeah.
bit. I imagine like that.
I don't know. Because sloths have got very long claws.
Yeah.
They're not like little, like,
But like giant ground sloths, like tucked them under, like
makes sense. Like a gorilla.
yeah, like a gorilla hand. Yeah, yeah.
Is he, you know?
yeah, you know. We're just doing that. We're just taking our hand and turning the wrist down towards our forearm, in case you're wondering what we're doing.
Like how a dog's tongue goes when they're drinking.
Yeah,
how it kind of
it
goes backwards
to pull
We're
the
just-
water in.
We're
Yeah.
just doing that with our wrists. This is a stupid show.
It is. It is. It's said to be nocturnal, and feeds on vegetation in the area, mostly palm hearts and berry-like fruits. And it's been seen also like all throughout South America. It's not just Brazil. That's got the heaviest concentration. Also because Brazil is enormous.
It's very big.
Yeah, Brazil is longer than, what is it? From Texas to Canada
Sure.
across the United States, it's longer than that.
That's big.
Yeah. It's described as having a terrifying roar, and there are 2 distinct types of
Hey.
vocalizations.
Does it roar from its tummy?
I don't know.
Because that would be a
Hang
funny
on, I
sight.
gotta read ahead. The first is a low call reminiscent of thunder, while the other is a
Ooh.
very loud, high-pitched cry.
I bet that's
That
the
sounds
tummy
like
one.
a human shouting. Yeah, that sounds more like a tummy.
That's
yeah.
that's a tummy yell right there.
The second cry often impresses and terrifies people who claim to have heard it. A claimed eyewitness who initially mistook the cry for that of a man described it as wild and dismal, horrible, deafening, and inhuman.
This sounds like something that would be made in Spore.
Yeah, it does. It very much
This
so
is a
does.
spore creature.
This is a spore creature, but it's older than Spore.
Man, I downloaded that game recently. Let me tell you, they have abandoned that game.
Oh yeah, I was so excited for Spore.
It's such a cool concept.
Yeah, and then like I didn't have a computer that could run it, so I never got to play Spore.
Well, I mean, download it. It's like $5, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
But if you have any kind of bug,
Yeah,
rest in peace. Rest in peace to your save. It's gone now forever. Because I put like 6 hours into a game the other day.
Yeah.
Really just grinding it out. Had a bug, my game froze. Logged back in, all of it gone.
Oh no.
Went to like check and see if this was a common bug. Couldn't find anything in the last 3 years. And I was like, well, guess
That's
this
sad.
is my fault.
That's real sad. You're telling me the Spore subreddit isn't popping off?
Also, the launcher for that game is very reminiscent of the best way I can describe it is the pinball
Oh,
game. The launcher for it got a very similar
yeah.
feel.
Dude, that's there's multiple levels to the space pinball. That's crazy. Never got past the first one.
Oh, dude, I used to sit there and play that for like 4 straight
Oh, me
hours.
too.
Dude, I guess get good.
Yeah, I guess I'm not good at pinball.
Nerd.
There are
I'm
other
a menace on those sticks.
there are other cryptids in the area that are likely in the same like family, if not the same creature kind of thing. There's a cow-sized animal that walks both on all fours and upright. Dark matted fur, similar shouts, and that sort of thing. Similar diet and the smell, and there's a lot of other sightings from other areas that also feel like they're the same creature kind of thing. But now we've got here as a little bit of some explanations.
Ooh, okay.
So, some scientists and zoologists believe that it's likely a bear rather than a sloth or ape.
If it's a big bear, though. 6'6", pretty big for a bear.
6'6" on its back legs, yeah.
Unless it's a... Do sun bears get that? Sun bears aren't in Brazil, are they?
No, but speculated bears are, which I have a photo of right here, and it's got like the white face kind of thing.
Those are kind of cute.
Yeah.
I kind of like... Those guys are cute. Where do sun bears live? I misspelled bear, so it put near, and in the top Google like prompt was sun near me. Yeah, man, up.
It's up there.
Okay, sun bears do not get that big.
Yeah.
They get about 5 feet.
They theorize it could be these bears coming down from cold mountains during the winter into Brazil's warmer climate. However, the wild bears are not very common in Brazil.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever heard of a bear in Brazil. So when I think of Brazil, I think of
when questioned about it, the person who they did the whole interview with that described the creature knows that it wasn't a bear. You can tend to tell if something's a bear or not.
yeah. Like I look outside and I go, "That's a grill.
Yeah,
That's not a bear."
it's not.
I look at
And then scientists go, but yeah, it's probably a bear.
Hey, could be a bear. Could be a bear coming down from the mountains. I go, no, sir. That's a George Foreman original grill. I was about to say something.
Yeah, about George Foreman.
No,
Oh,
this is before the George Foreman thing. I don't know what it was though.
they said the only similarity between bears and this creature were the arms.
Okay.
Because, I mean, it's big, stocky arms with claws on the end of it. So,
Yeah.
another alternate explanation has been an
Oh.
upright giant anteater.
Fair.
Because those things are big.
I was gonna make a joke about the Fast and Furious franchise
Oh.
being in Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't really have one planned out. I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, there was the one movie.
I
Yeah.
think it was 6.
I don't know. I've only seen the first 5.
Okay, so then it was probably. I was trying to figure out if it was 5 or 6.
I think it's 5.
Shit.
Is that the one where they do the vault, too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's 5.
'Cause that's the last one I saw.
God, there's so many movies in that franchise.
There are. So that's pretty much all I've got here. I've got like a lot here, but it's a lot recycling the same thoughts and ideas, which comes with looking into these sort of things. The original theory was that it was a Bigfoot type.
Yeah,
Like yeah, and then the next was that it's more ape-like, and then finally it's like the more ground sloth.
Yeah,
is the most recent like variation on what it looks like.
dude, those things are scary.
Yeah, they're big too. We went to a museum that had like skeletons and recreations like by size, and those things were huge.
Man, have you been seeing all the stuff about how like there's growing belief that the way that we're building dinosaur skeletons is very wrong?
Man, you're gonna talk about T-Rexes right now, and the fact that we've only found the skulls.
Yeah.
And
Have we talked about that on here before?
I don't think so. I think we just are in the similar circles on the internet.
That's fair. We're on very similar circles on the internet. Yeah, man. That's weird.
I like the theory that the rest of the bones are not found because they're hollow, because they used to fly, because they're actually dragons.
Yeah, I did. I heard that as well. Well, like something I've been looking at over the last couple weeks, not meaning to like bring it up in the podcast, just
Yeah.
like something that was kind of interesting is like people who take like normal animals that we know what look like because they're still alive, and then showing what their skeletons actually look like. Because it's like, oh man, this thing would look like a hippo skull.
Oh, those things are nightmares.
Those things are nightmares, and if hippos were not alive right now, we would create those out to be just monsters.
Yeah.
Which they are. Hippos scare the living hell out of me. I bet giraffe skulls look weird.
Yeah, because they have the horns.
Yeah, I bet those things look funk. I'm
Yeah.
gonna look it up right now.
And that was one of those things is like, yeah, giving them to the same artists that make up the dinosaurs and having them make up what these creatures look like based on their heads.
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty funky.
Oh yeah, that's a nightmare monster.
I don't like that. If you've got a minute, look up giraffe skulls. Now, I will say I put in giraffe skull, and the number one Google prompt is for sale.
That seems illegal.
1 second.
I don't. That doesn't sound like a thing that you should be able to do.
1 second.
So, this is where we.
Oh man, no international shipping.
Oh. You got to go to those secret websites. Also, the last sighting was in 2014 of this creature.
Oh.
First sighting 1930. I forgot to mention that at the top.
Hey man,
Yeah.
you want to do a fun new bit on
Sure.
our podcast?
I love fun new bits.
How much do you think it would cost you to buy a beaver skull? Also, do you want to see a picture of a beaver skull?
Yeah, I do. Oh, that's
kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, $25 US.
Oh. Okay.
North American beaver skull, 4.5 inches long. You are buying the small animal skull pictured for $25.
Huh. That's an interesting.
I have found a website that will sell you the skull of animals.
All right then. You know what I always wanted as a kid?
Is it a baboon skull?
No, it was a jackalope.
Ooh.
Like a
Yeah,
mounted...
look at a baboon skull.
Yeah, those are scary too.
How much do you think that would cost you?
$1,300.
Ooh, wrong. $300.
Okay. That's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
It's questionable morals. What about an alligator skull?
Oh, you just go down to Florida and get one of those, baby. Hit up
True.
Gatorland or whatever.
You can buy bottom 3-piece number 2 grade Florida alligator bottom jaw bones. $10.
Well, all right then.
9 1/4 inch alligator skull from estimated 5-foot Florida gator. You are buying the gator skull shown for $50.
Dude, we went to.
What is? Hey, will you look up Blesbok? BLESBOK.
BLESBOK.
Yeah, I need to see what this animal actually looks like because its skull is crazy.
Yeah, I've not heard of that.
Me neither.
Welcome to the section where we Google weird animals.
Welcome to Animal Skull Corner.
My phone's being real slow because I have Twitch notifications.
Why aren't you using your interactive pad?
Because I closed it.
Ah.
BLESBOK.
Yep.
Okay. It's a deer.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's what skulls look.
Yeah.
$50. 55.
It's like an antelope.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that makes sense. All those creatures look.
Dude, their horns look metal as hell.
Yeah.
Though.
That's what they did. They used it in Destiny for one of the helmets.
Oh, buffalo skull. How much do you think that's gonna
That's
run you?
big.
It's very big.
Not as exotic as the baboon skull, but I would wager it's in the same neighborhood.
It is $135.
That's not bad.
24.5 inch wide. That's big.
Yeah.
There's some pretty cool looking ones.
We should do our usually scheduled bits.
I can't.
Just looking at these skulls.
I'm just looking at these skulls. It didn't give. They don't have any draft skulls listed for sale.
No, I don't. I don't think those are legal. I really don't.
Ooh, iguana skulls.
That's it's a little lizard skull.
No products listed.
Oh.
All
What
right.
a website, also.
Huh?
What a website. It's like, hey, you want to buy these animal skulls?
It is AtlanticCoralEnterprise.com.
Interesting.
It is. So the section I am in is our product. All right, so we're gonna go from first, like just through the whole sub list.
Yeah.
Our products, animal products: skulls, skins, horns, bones, turtles, quills, piranha.
Piranha.
Animal skulls for sale. Animal skulls, hand-picked pricing. So that's fun.
Jeez.
Yeah.
There's some weird collectors out there.
Jackrabbit skulls. $26. I don't like that this is a thing
No.
because it makes me uncomfortable.
Is that a human skull? Did you get a human skull?
No, it's a kudu skull.
How's that spelled? Oh, geez. Yeah, it's just going to be another giant deer.
No products listed, but that thing's crazy. All right, normal bits.
Yeah, greater kudu.
Wait, otter skulls? No.
Dude, I found a fact the other day about, I'm not going to talk about the one I want to because I have to do more research into it. Mm-hmm. But apparently they thought platypuses weren't real when they first discovered them. Mm-hmm. There's a taxidermied one, and they tried to pull the duck bill off like it had been taped, like it had been glued on there on the taxidermied one, and like they tried to cut it off with like scissors kind of thing. It was already dead.
Okay.
Yeah, but that one, that platypus that they did that to is in like the Smithsonian, and you can go and see it, and it still has this like scissor cuts on it from where they tried to cut it off
That's crazy.
because they didn't believe it was real.
Do you want to know what skull is insane to look at?
What's that?
Warthog.
Yeah, because they got the tusks and
Dude.
spikes everywhere inside their head. Yeah. Warthogs are scary at all times. Yeah.
$100.
$100?
$100.
We're gonna fill this place with skulls.
Wildebeest skull. Oh, dude, I just got. Wildebeest skull
that's for
only
Mufasa.
$100.
Take that.
Zebra skulls.
It's just gonna look like a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No products listed, unfortunately. They are temporarily out of stock. Good. This is weird.
Yeah, I like zebras. Don't sell their skulls.
Camel skull.
Camels are another scary creature.
Yeah,
I can't imagine what you would try to like redraw that as.
that's what I'm saying.
No
dude. Some of
one.
this
It's
stuff is
no wonder
crazy.
dinosaurs look so freaking crazy. They all just look like damn chickens.
Yeah. All right. I've gone through 6 pages of
Yeah.
skulls, and I'm deeply unsettled.
Yeah,
Because, like, that was an animal,
there was. Maybe it died of natural causes.
but you still cut the skull out of its body.
You got to use every part of the body.
For what?
Waste not. Waste not, want not.
When Mother Gaia created a freaking warthog, I don't think she was like, use all of it, please. Please put this skull in your
But
living room."
because you could break it down into pieces that are useful for like tools and
No,
stuff.
these people are using it for decoration.
Yeah, they are. They're
There was
loonies.
a brain in there.
There was. There's not anymore.
Not that you know of.
There's not a brain in this room either.
Roswell, do you have anything to say about that?
We didn't introduce Roswell. Roswell is our alien that sits on the couch with us.
Fuck. Yeah, no brain in this room.
Not a brain, not a single brain. Not one cell to be found.
Dude, skulls are weird. No, if I had found a human skull on that website, I'd be gone. I'd be on my way to
Yeah.
it's somewhere far away from that phone. I don't like that,
You'd
man.
be in trouble.
I'd be in much trouble.
Like,
I've got a friend getting his master's right now, and he was dealing with cadavers the other day, and that makes me very uncomfortable.
yeah. That's a dead man.
It is a deadman. It's a deadman that he's just poking around in. They're also doing brain dissections this week, and
Grody.
like grody on like a couple of
Grody
levels.
to the max.
Grody to the max, dude. That's totally not rad. That was a travel. No, dude, just thinking about like I don't know, like having to like cut open a brain knowing that was someone else.
Yeah.
Especially like the brain, like that's a lot of who someone was.
Yeah.
That you're just poking at with a knife.
Theoretically, I mean, really, that's all that you were.
Maybe.
Because you're just piloting a flesh mech. Your brain's just piloting a flesh mech.
And much like the protagonist in Evangelion, I do not want to be. Thanks for setting me up for that one.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Cryptid.
Yeah.
Fight Club. Thank you. Oh, we got a follower. I think that's what it says.
Oh, Nathan, thank you for follow.
Nice. Cryptid Fight Club.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's no like it attacking things.
Yeah. I've got to know more about this belly mouth. Because if the belly mouth can be used to attack,
For biting. Because we think the stench comes from there.
yeah.
The knockout stink.
But it eats plants, so is it a herbivore or is it an omnivore?
For everything that I saw was a herbivore. It was
Okay.
eating palm hearts and berries.
And that mouth isn't going to do anything.
Yeah, it shouldn't have sharp teeth, really. It should have
Probably
teeth.
flat teeth.
Yeah, flat
that
teeth.
man
for,
has
like-
that man playing in the NCAA tournament has a mullet.
He sure does. Look at him go.
Got a shooting sleeve on, mullet.
He
just
plays for Baylor. What do you
flowing in the
expect?
wind.
He has a mullet.
Okay, but he is also the only player with a mullet on that Baylor squad that's on the floor right now.
Yeah, the rest are outliers. So the entire University of Baylor has mullets except for
It's a
the first-
prerequisite.
Yeah.
You accept their offer, and they just come in and shave a mullet in
cut
your
a mullet
head.
into you. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I wanted a mullet for a little bit. I'm glad I did. Dude, I just don't know how much it's gonna beat.
Yeah. Because it doesn't seem overly aggressive. It'll confront you, but not like attack you.
Yeah,
It mostly just tries to get you to leave it alone.
yeah, he just wants to eat his leaves, and I think we're gonna have to put him in the same category as like Caddy,
Yeah,
was just
kind of benevolent wood
Just living.
spirit. Yeah,
Just hanging
just out there. He's upset that was a shaman and he got turned into a beast. I would imagine,
yeah.
but like after thousands of years at this point,
He's just out there chilling.
Yeah.
So is there only one?
as far as it seems, yes, there is one.
That must suck.
Based on the legend, there is one.
Now I feel bad.
Yeah,
There's a lot going on over here.
yeah, yeah.
That mint chocolate chip shake from Dairy Queen really taking its toll on.
Not an ad.
But it could be. I will say anything. Given enough money, I'm gonna double down on that statement. Yes, Fight Club. I don't think it's really beating too much.
No, it really isn't. If it like forced into a fight, I'm sure it could throw some hands.
Yeah, but it's on all fours, so it'd be.
But it can be upright.
Yeah, but then it's falling over.
Yeah. But a bear upright's still pretty. It comes at you and then it falls forward on you,
That's fair.
and that's a big 6'6".
But what's the sloth gonna do? He's not gonna eat
It's
you.
got big old claws though.
Yeah, but is he ready to kill? Because like a bear's ready to kill in the sense that they'll probably also eat.
I mean,
Unless you have painted yourself green in a the Jolly Green Giant cosplay.
yeah.
I don't think the sloth's gonna be interested.
Yeah, I don't either. I think it would only fight to defend itself, and that's
That's fair.
all it's got.
All right, yeah, I think he's staying pretty
Low.
low in the Fight Club. Let's go ahead and head into Cryptid Court.
Right. So for me personally, this thing is just another guy
another,
out
like-
there hanging out.
Just another furry dude. Not another furry,
No,
just another furry dude. Because furries get a 14 in criminal court. They are on par with the United States government. No, I'm just kidding. Furries are cool.
oh,
They confuse me, but they're cool. They're
just
just
go to an
fine.
anime convention. You'll get it.
Dude, I want to.
I know.
We were going,
to. We would have been on convention circuit number 2 this
Would
year.
have, man. That's what it was.
Yeah.
God was like,
No.
he does not need to be in a convention. There's a lot going on for him. He does not need to be on that floor.
Get up the panels. We walked into a Final Fantasy 14 panel once. It was me
How
and
many
Lee.
games are in that series?
Final Fantasy?
Because it feels like there's 40.
Yeah, it's closer than 14.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's spin-off games and side games, and there are 3 13s and 2 10s. And then there's like tactics, and yeah, it's a nightmare. There's a bunch of games.
Okay. Glad I didn't get in on that.
The good news is most of them are completely self-contained and have nothing to do with any of the others.
I was gonna say I know that like I get ads for like a mobile one, which I
Yeah.
think is 14,
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
no, 14's the MOBA. They're the MMO. Excuse me, 14's the MMO. 14 and 11 are both MMOs. 15 had a mobile game version that was like
okay,
chibi.
maybe. This is like a tower defense.
Yeah,
style.
there's a bunch of them. Like I said,
Okay.
there's a lot.
I'm confused, but all right. Cryptid Court.
Yes,
Court's in session. I'm
not guilty.
not guilty. So cute. Not act. Well, that first picture,
Yeah,
like I'd hang with that, bro.
yeah,
Second one, scary.
scary.
Giant cyclops monkey with
Yeah.
tummy mouth.
That is unsettling.
That's not Kemba Walker or Grant Hill.
It's not.
It's the
It's and more.
That's the fourth time I've made that joke.
Oh.
Every time it comes up on the TV, I'm just like, that's not Kemba Walker.
March Madness is going on right now.
It
Also,
is.
so we're a little.
If you couldn't tell
sidetracked.
from the madness it seems we are going through.
Yeah.
I think 2.
Yeah, I was like 2 or 1 because it's not like the previous one on here is the Yeti.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 1
Yeah,
because I don't think it could really eat me.
yeah, the Yeti could actually like
Mess
you.
my business up.
yeah.
Well, now that we've done that, I've got a current event.
Oh yeah. This is a good time for that.
I thought about waiting and doing it on my episode, but by then it'll be too old.
Less current.
So, March 26th.
Okay.
So,
Couple days. About a week.
okay, this might not be a current event
No,
unless I read the
date wrong.
date wrong.
Is it last year?
Could be. Could definitely be.
There's a possibility. Boy.
Ah, beans.
Yeah.
It was last year. I think I
Yeah.
looked at it and saw that it was 2020. And I
That's
was
still
like,
pretty current. Nobody really
all right, so
lived
within the
during
last
2020.
year. Now I'm going to look up, I'm going to show you this video. Dude, I got so excited about this. I didn't even, dude, I can't keep track of the date.
All right. Okay, we're looking at
We're looking at the moon.
yeah.
See that stuff moving behind the moon?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that stuff moving behind the
That's a
moon?
good question.
Because it looks kind of like smoke.
It does.
Why is the moon smoking?
Is the moon on fire?
Is the moon vaping?
It's fatty clouds on the moon.
Moon just ripping cotton.
You know what it is? It's all the Transformers up there. The dark of the moon. It's all the machines. It's the smoke.
I forgot they went to the moon.
Yeah.
Look, people give Fast and Furious a lot of crap. Transformers went to the moon and have dinosaurs.
Yeah. But the first movie was good.
The first movie was good.
And then Bumblebee was supposed to be good too. I never watched it.
I heard it was pretty good.
John Cena's in it.
Yeah. John Cena's also hosting Wipeout now.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to watch.
Okay, listen. Anything they can throw John Cena in, I'll check out.
I mean, I try to tune in, but he's just not there.
Yeah, I know. It's like they say he's hosting, but I can't see him anywhere.
In the podcast. Not just the episode forever. But no, so I'll put that YouTube video on the on the Twitter. But
that'd be good.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I gotta start going to sleep before 5 a.m.
yes, you do.
It's so bad, dude. Especially during the week. Because there's a point at like 3 a.m. where I go, I'm just staying up. Like 4 hours of sleep is really just gonna make me upset.
Yeah.
And then I stay awake for another 2 hours and then go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I wake up. I wake
bed.
up mad.
Yeah.
Well, I felt bad because one of my roommates who's now out of town has got like a genuine like alarm clock. Not
yeah.
like a digital one that's like beep 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 beep.
fucking
He's got the
bell.
ringing
Yeah.
one because he says the only thing that'll wake him up. Well, when the time changed the other day, he went to go try and change the alarm, but instead of changing it an hour back, he just changed it from AM to PM.
Oh.
So I'm like in the middle of working, and at like 4:40 p.m., just ding, 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 just freaking out, dude. Because I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
So I go and turn off his alarm, and I go, "I got to tell him about that before he gets home and goes to sleep time."
Yeah.
because he's got to be up super early. I don't want him to like miss his shift.
Well, I
forget-
12 hours.
Well, I forgot to tell him.
Oh.
So at like 1:30 in the morning the other day, I realized that I hadn't told him. So I was like, well, now it's my responsibility
Yeah.
to make sure that he's up in time.
Yeah.
And I go, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, he's got to be up by like 4:50 most days. I'm not going to go to sleep because I won't wake up to my alarm going off.
Yeah.
It just won't be enough sleep. So I watched Attack on Titan. And then I got up at 4:55 when my alarm went off. And I walk out, and he's dressed. He's already like up, ready to go. And I was like, dude, I turned your alarm off last night. He's like, yeah. I always make sure like it's on every night because I figure it goes off most days. And I was like, well,
Cool.
I was like, it's now 5:15. I have to be up at 8 o'clock for work. So I'm going to go in there and go to sleep. Could not sleep.
Yeah, no.
At 23 years old, I am too old to be pulling all-nighters before work.
Anytime I think, oh, I'll just stay up, it's a bad idea. It's a bad decision.
What I'm going to start doing is the second I have that thought, I'm just going to pound some ZQL.
Yeah, it's like, I'll just stay up. No, it's time to go. That means it's time to go to bed. If
That
I'm
means
saying
it's time to go to
it's-
bed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And do some warnings while I go push the button.
I sure will. Don't go to Brazil unless you want to fight a giant ground sloth or Vin Diesel. Or The Rock, because I think that was the first one The Rock was in.
I don't know.
I think so. Let's see. Don't stay up too late. If you're over the age of 18, probably time to start going to sleep. All-nighters, they're going to take a toll on you. Don't order the mint chocolate chip shake from Dairy Queen because it is a shake and not a blizzard. They don't make that very clear. Don't go to Quebec. Something's going to happen.
Oh, no.
In the podcast. Follow us on Twitter. The official Twitter account is @Mothman Podcast. You can follow me personally on Twitter @BabyMothman. Levi's turning on his mic.
You can follow me on Twitter at Levi Carver, LevisCarver.
You can also follow him on TikTok on that same username.
Same.
Shout out to Coralie at Lychan _ on Twitter. She did our wonderful artwork. I'm going to tweet at her and apologize for not mentioning it in the last episode. She's going to beat me up, and that's fine.
I can cut this.
You can cut it in?
Cut it in.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Cut out me saying she was going to beat me up.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't think she listens. But maybe she does. Who knows? Let's see. You can email us at thatmothmanpodcast@gmail.com. Clean and clear. No math today. Actually, wait, there was math today.
There was.
Oh, fuck, Jay's gonna have a field day with this. Leave us a review if you're listening on a podcast player that allows for that.
Friends?
Tell your friends. Does your friend like aliens? Does your friend hate aliens?
Oh.
Maybe there's an audience out there for people who are trying to study so they can kill them.
Yeah.
I want it clear that
Angry.
that is not our market. We love these cryptids. Still want Bigfoot to carry me around in a baby Bjork. Baby Bjorn.
Bjorn.
Not a Bjork.
Bjork. Baby Bjork to sing Icelandic folk songs at us.
Damn it. Yeah, so you can tweet at us any ideas, anything you want covered, any questions you have, math questions. If you want to stress me out, ask me math questions, I guess, because it works. Let's see, is there anything else to shout out?
I don't think so.
If you're into esports, follow Last Round Save.
Yeah, solid organization.
They got big news coming down the pipeline. I heard. We keep building on this. This is so good.